And the only place we've ever learned about money is from our parents, the household we were raised, whether it's your parents or not. When you get married, when you start a relationship with someone and you start talking about money, your parents aren't the same as theirs. They learned different things. I like to look back when I speak with people about their parents, and I like to say, right, let's talk about your parents a little bit. And I ask them, the first thing I ask my clients all the time is, what does money mean to you? And that gives me a really good insight. Some people will say it means freedom. Some people say it means choice. Some people say it's safety, security, whatever it is, right? And I think that's an important thing to do for yourself, to understand what does money mean to you and whether you align with that or not. And if it doesn't align with what you want it to be, then you need to shift what you're learning, how you're carrying on, to adjust that to what you want it to be. There's no right or wrong answer there, right? Realistically, as a generic thing, money is the vehicle to freedom. But the definition of freedom is what that is for you, okay? If you put money on a pedestal of it allows you to have everything or whatever like that, then it takes the power away from you, gives it to the money, and that becomes toxic. So you need to make sure that when you're looking at this question, is generically money should be the vehicle towards freedom. And you go, so what does the definition of freedom look like for me? And then that's what money's going to help me do. Then I ask them, what's your first memory of money? I like to figure out when they started actually thinking about money. And this changes. I have people at 2, 3 talking about tooth fairies. I have people at 7 talking about Dolomite accounts, and I have people at saying that I'm not talking to 7-year-olds, I mean when they were that age. And then I'm talking to people who say when they were 15, 16 in their first job. It changes, but it's important to understand, where did you really start thinking about money? Where was that first memory that you have, so you can track back to where it all started. Then I ask them what their parents' relationship was like with money. And the most common response I get is, one was very risk averse, saving, tight, and the other one a bit more lavish, drink, party, invest, risky. And usually those two people find each other when they get married. And this is why households struggle with money conversations so much, because we're polarizing. And the only way that we get ahead is because the other person balances us out, but we never have that communication or that connection to talk about it properly, and that's why they fall apart.